And welcome back to the show. Have you ever wondered if you should be on the lookout for scammers? Well, clearly the obvious answer is yes. And here to tell us more about her monthly meeting from the Fit Brain Club, we welcome Grace Carpenter with Alzheimer's Orange County. Grace, welcome to the show.
And good morning, Bree. It's a pleasure to be here, especially about this topic.
Yes, thank you for coming. It is very, very important.
Thank you.
So your next meeting is taking place Monday, February 10th.
Yes, in the
10
PAC,
a.m.
Performing Arts Center.
Okay, so that would be Clubhouse 3.
Yes, Gate 3, Clubhouse 3.
Okay. This is a very important topic not to be taken lightly because there are so many people who get scammed in so many different variety of ways. And your next speaker is going to tell us how to be on the lookout.
That's right, Karen Rossi, head of the Council of Aging, and she was consulted and added chapters to each of these books, which are available free for all of us. We were given them at a presentation here in the village in October, standing room only, because all of us, even last week I got scammed.
What?
We're thinking we're not getting scammed.
How did that happen?
Every time we pick up our phone, we're getting scammed. Because the scams vary from like the serious ones, we think, oh, we didn't get any IRS or any grandma calls where we need to send money to a child somewhere. The serious ones we all know about, these are the everyday calls. I got a call, and it was right here on this list of the ones you get from agencies, the police agency, saying if you'll give us your credit card on the phone, we're calling you about your annual donation. And I thought, oh my God, I did this last year too. And after reading one of these books and seeing that that's another scam. So I said, thank you very much, but I'm not contributing this year. I did it on my own. Goodbye. Every time we answer the phone, the week before I hired an agency to fix a door. The young man comes in and he fixes the door. I go to give them the amount of money agreed upon, $89, and he goes outside to talk to his manager on the phone. He comes back in with the phone for me to talk to the manager, who tells me that the door isn't really fixed. I just think it's fixed, and I need to pay $500 for them to come back in the afternoon with a certain new apparatus, which they will insert in my sliding door to make sure that it's really fixed. I cannot believe it, Bree. I mean, we can't be vigilant enough.
No.
And my two neighbors got scammed for everything, all their money. The one was the publishing scam. That was 2 months ago. They said she won all this money, and then she needed to send gift cards. It's classic. It's written in one of these books here, where they then tell you you have to purchase the gift cards to pay for the taxes on the money that you're winning.
Oh my goodness.
And she did, and her whole bank account was cleared out.
What?
Yep. Now the next time it happened to another neighbor here, she went to get the gift cards at Stater Brothers, and the man was aware of what happened to my other neighbor, and he said, you need to check this out. We're not giving you gift cards because this could be a scam, and it was. So they're hitting the whole neighborhood. Luckily, look what our VMS did, the Village Breeze, after we had the meeting in October. This is the November-December 2024 free booklet everybody got, or in addition, on the website, we get it online. And this has everything. Don't get taken, how to avoid a scam. So we have to stop, especially the senior. We are 66% of the population who get scammed. And so it's serious.
It's so disheartening. It's just, it really kind of is a gut punch, right?
Right.
I mean, because
these are my friends, our neighbors.
Well, and the thing is they target this age group because they probably don't have immediate family living with them.
That's right.
They have nobody to interface with in that moment, especially, you know, a lot of these scammers, time is of the essence.
Yep.
Right? They need you to commit right now.
Yep.
And they're highly aggressive
with
doing so.
They're very scary, because when he told me the door was going to break immediately. It wasn't really fixed. I wrote a check for $500, and I couldn't get it. I put it on my credit card, and then I disputed it. But they said he won. And then at that point, I didn't have the energy. I could have still continued to fight it. But I go, I have to have this as a hard lesson. I'm the third one now of my friendship group that this has happened to, and I'm going to make it stop. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to tell everybody. We even give them a pen now to write out their checks. My daughter at the Van Nuys post office wrote a check. It was for taxes. It was a check for $1,000. And at the local post office, never got through. Now, eventually, they tracked it down, and she was reimbursed. But this pen is on sale at Staples. I bought like a dozen of them to give away at the meeting, because if you write your checks with this pen, they can't wash it like they did my daughter's check. They washed her check. So we can't believe what they're doing. And Karen will show you. She has a slide presentation of people all over the world, and she shows different countries. They're all at computers, like 100 people in each room, working their computers day and night, 24/7, to call us and scam us. And the worst one was my neighbor who got scammed with the gold bar scam.
I don't know about this one.
I know. They tell you they need gold bars, and it's a charity to really help someone who's in desperate need. And she did. And the big thing, like you said, don't tell anybody. You are not to tell anyone, because this could, whatever, how they scare you. So she went ahead with it, and she lost, I guess, about $16,000. And then it got to the point where I guess her son came into town, and he said, "This is a scam," and he stopped it right then. So
clearly, it's effective.
Yes,
for these people.
And we're talking about different scams. They vary from the grandma, where they call the grandma scam, to the publishing scam.
With so much information out there, and for people such as yourself getting out there advocating to stop it.
Yeah.
Grace, why does it continue? Why do people still trust unknown people who are calling them on the phone? Why aren't people just hanging up? Why are they answering to begin with? We have caller ID.
Right. So after we had Karen's presentation in October, all of us, we had a meeting, and we decided we were not ever going to pick up the phone, and that has been a lifesaver.
Yes.
So I did get caught twice by picking it up. I don't know, I shouldn't have done it, but I said, this is your lesson. And you're out there,
and so,
agreeing not to do it.
For those viewers who don't know and who might be on the Verizon program, Verizon has a way of blocking any call. 100%, I'm going to say 99.99% of potential spam goes immediately dark.
Oh, that's
It doesn't come through my phone at all, and so I just would.
We'll tell all the Verizon.
I would just tell everybody, and I'm assuming the other phone companies would have this.
I'm going to ask T-Mobile, because I switched from Verizon to T-Mobile because they have a special senior discount, but the discount isn't worth it if we lose our protection, our insurance.
I mean, it's just heartbreaking to hear these stories.
Yes.
And that these people from overseas are just getting away with it.
Yeah.
It's just.
And while we see the variety of the scams right here on these 2 pages, they have the 5 scams that I mentioned, including the free lunch one, where you're invited for a free lunch. And then oh my God, they scammed my husband. God bless them, out of so much money. But anyway, they're all here, and they're all different. But the reason she calls it the anatomy of a scam is that the internal structure is all the same. They want our money.
Right.
Every one of them.
Right.
So we can't be vigilant enough.
You cannot.
So Karen is a dynamic speaker, and I'm hoping she's going to bring these. But if she doesn't bring all of the books that we had at the October meeting, they're available free. On the back, it tells with picking up our phone for a constructive purpose to help us, we will get any of these free. But our own
Village Breeze.
Village Breeze.
Yes, yes.
So please pick it up or go online. You just come into the community center to get a copy.
Yes. Okay, so February 10th, right around the corner. Is that Monday?
It is. And we have a new sponsor this time. It's called Seniors Helping Seniors. And they're providing the food, coffee. And they did a walkthrough and said what a nice presentation they're going to make with fruit and Danish. And it's light.
Lovely.
It's light refreshments.
Yes, of
but
course.
we don't charge any dues. So we have good sponsors,
All right.
including Alzheimer's.
Oh, well, Grace. Hard thing to talk about, but super important. So folks, get out there and attend that meeting because you need to empower yourself with knowledge and stop answering your phone.
Yes.
Grace Carpenter with Alzheimer's Orange County. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you being here.
having us, and so important.
So
Thank you,
important.
Bree.
All right. You're watching This Day on Village Television. We'll be back after these messages.